Hold on.
And the Wolverines will look toe to leather and will get started.
You said you were about to shower. This is a April Fool's joke.
Bring it out to the 25. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense will have the
I can't stop this game.
And this guy feels like a quarterback back in the day.
You try to go shower.
This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things too. He's not a one-trick.
We already did.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we did not. We never talked about
Yeah.
We never talked about you and mommy.
From the gun.
We don't need to right now.
The tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. The Boilermakers want to pick up the tempo.
Fine, I'll literally walk downstairs
so in a conference like this and in Big Ten play, really imperative.
We're not talking about this right now. Go take a bath or whatever you're about to do.
Getting off to such a great start, right? Start fast, win our conference.
Yeah, you don't even know.
And so I think you're so tired of hitting your own color jerseys, by the way. You're excited when you get in conference plays. You start to get some of that familiarity, some of that also that hatred that you have for these other teams. So the Big Ten is a fun conference.
Yeah, and you know both of these teams, the players have had this game circled all offseason because this is the first one. This is the first step towards winning a Big Ten championship. Both teams feel like they've got the playmakers to compete in conference this year, but it all starts today.
And how
You said you were about to shower.
big chunk out of this defense on the opening drive.
And with the speed they have on the perimeter, Reese, no doubt they want to come out here and test this secondary, test these DBs.
Yeah, leave me alone.
They know they've got the QB with the arm talent to get the ball there. That's a great start for this offense.
To the air, it's Rice. Pressure coming. Gets away. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's 2 sacks I should have had.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. That pass is incomplete.
3rd and short in college football.
Oh no, we're not
so
hitting
much
him.
more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside the 10, here he comes. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The Wolverines offense will take the field for the first time. And this figures to be just a tremendous matchup of big play receivers, Jesse.
And because of their skills, Reese, you're going to see all types of ways in how they use them, right? They're going to throw it to them. They'll throw screens. They'll get jet sweeps. Get these guys as many touches as you can.
Well, and the good thing is, if you're a defense, you're used to it. You see this guy in practice every day. Now you're seeing another guy that's elite. Which defense can rise to the challenge and get a few stops and maybe nullify the playmaker?
Off play action. Fires to the big fella. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. This guy fits the bill. Big, sturdy Michigan pocket passer.
And it's built on the ground, but I tell you what, when Michigan's had their best teams, they got to have that balance, right? You got to have a guy back there in the pocket that can go through the fake and then make the decision, get the ball out, and get some first downs.
Running back searching for a hole. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Quarterback checking off. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. We talk a lot about Michigan building its offense around the running game, but they've always had an effective quarterback who can make plays down the field.
And I think some people hear effective, Reese, and take that as an insult, right? Like, I don't want to hear about my quarterback being effective. I want him to be explosive. I want him to be dynamic. But Michigan doesn't really have those guys most of the time at that quarterback spot. But when they find those good ones, they have great seasons.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Leaves it with the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And he's sprinting, he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverine. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
And he made that extra point, the wet turf, no problem at all. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game.
Looking for a man, it's Rice. Getting some heat.
That's mine.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. That's why you love veterans in this defense. They stay locked in on their rules, and he made the pick. Excellent field position here for the offense.
Slide 22.
They'll go to the ground. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical, be powerful. You saw last week he got a rushing touchdown. I look for this offense to continue to feed him and maybe get him another one today.
Well, this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have the nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out.
Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job.
Oh, they make it free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down here for the offense. He'll start this drive firing.
I love that play call.
That's a daggone linebacker, boy. He should not have been in
Gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point makes it a 21-3 lead.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone. You love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The Boilermakers want to crank the tempo. Looking to pass. It's Rice. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And the Boilermakers are moving quickly down the field.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Nice move to pick up yardage.
Listen, I know that's not a huge gain, but those run plays add up. They make you tackle the back every single play. Physically, you have to get some guy on the ground. It takes its toll throughout a football.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Boilermakers will snap it on 1st and 10. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Chunk it away just as he was hit. And that one's way too far for everybody.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages. Because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
The give to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Rice. Throws for the tight end. Touchdown, Purdue! Made the grab and finished the
sitting
deal
on the hash marks in the middle of the field.
Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Minnesota was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen from the Gophers over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Floats it out in space. I like this, taking the safe play, getting the positive gain, and seeing if you can build some momentum.
Well, and I think it's making the right play, Reese. That's where quarterbacks get in trouble sometimes when they get too aggressive and then they get behind the sticks a little bit. I see a lot of space. Take advantage of it. Get it to my running back. Let him chew that up, and now it's easier on the next down.
Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll run it from the gun. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. And the Wolverines are in the hurry-up. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. They want to get this defense on its heels.
I love this guy because he brings a physicality to this Michigan offense. Bo Schembechler would have loved this guy. He would have loved to jog a few extra tight ends on the field, get the QB under center, student body right, and give this guy the football. He would have fit in perfectly with his running style. Man, he is hard to bring down.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Fires on the move. He's open on the right. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes a stop.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
They get him on the ground. A 6-yard run in the red zone down to the 11.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
Looking for a gap. It's Addison. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up.
You just mainly waited on him to catch the ball.
Offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
You know, on a 3rd and short like that, you just have to have great chemistry between the quarterback and his receiver. They just couldn't get on the same page. Now it's a 4th down.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the returner will be brought down. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And, David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off?
They get enough
it's about to break
and
over.
it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole, and you just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum. Well, in that down and distance, you're probably expecting them to throw it way down the field to get the first. Instead, they go push pass, and they did catch the defense off guard. And even though that was a big explosive play, David, they still didn't have enough yards to get it.
Well, and catch me off guard is relative. That's what you would say, the offensive player. I would say, listen, we're playing a little bit deeper because we're not going to give up the first down. We react to the short stuff, and obviously that's a quick, easy pass from the offense. Rally up, make the play, live to fight another down.
The Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this one.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26.
Man, what? That's the computer. Look at him slowing my safety down.
Running inside the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Boilermakers!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And they make the extra point to draw closer. It's 28-17. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Guys, here come those maize and blue wing helmets on offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David,
hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Michigan. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Hey, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside the spot. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I kill one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points?
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. The Boilermakers will have it 1st and 10. They're going to throw it again. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Back to throw, it's Rice. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This is a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Slips through the line. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make them miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
It's caught downfield. Still running at the 40. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one. He gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw, it's Rice. And the quarterback is snowed under. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting them on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
Looking to throw on second down. Out of the backfield, he's open. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. On third down, he drops to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And there was no way to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And the defense just gets their fourth sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you needed some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, it is tough to beat the Big House when it's full and rocking as it is today in Ann Arbor.
And the Boilermakers will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They keep it on the ground to open the third. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
Gets it out fast. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your consistency, your durability, and your playmaking ability.
He's fast.
Going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
Dialing up a second down pass play. Finds his big tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. They get to him as he throws. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. Remember, they took the last punt back for a touchdown. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. Yeah, it's a bit of a surge, and he's knocked down after picking up 3 to the 26.
And it's just simple. Simple first down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
Scanning the field, it's Rice. Coming after him. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has...
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Got it near midfield. And the returner is stopped. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The give to the back. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6.
Well, this offense came into the game knowing they wanted to be physical, they wanted to establish the line of scrimmage, and they're running downhill right at this defense, and they're churning out positive yardage early.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh,
and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The Wolverines will come to the line to convert on 4th down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the tight end. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1.
And I like the throw. I like him understanding I'm getting man coverage. The sideline is my friend. I can't miss inside where that guy's chasing him. Throws it right on the corner.
Touchdown, Wolverines! And the punishment has been extended. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
Just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know
please work on that.
Inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This defense really has their hands full, guys. They got to play with great eye discipline.
Sometimes they rather the computer cheats. I rather play people.
He was able to kind of skirt his way to get some positive yards.
Give to the back. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. They'll try to run for it. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. The Boilermakers will punt it away on fourth down. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Line gets set, first down. Power football with the run. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Man, and that's a big missed opportunity for the running back. I'm trying to find ways to feature this guy and get him the football in space and not just hand it to him all the time. And tell you what, I'm a lot less likely to find those plays if he can't reel in those catches.
They make the stop, but the sweet flowing catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. And here comes the offense on second down. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Touchdown, Michigan. And the stumping has commenced.
Oh, it's covered.
They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver.
This point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here, because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got him in the flat. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
What a snag by the defense. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll...
What's a depth chart?
Depth chart. It's like,
I said depth chart.
it's like the chart where, like in softball, you're either first base.
Okay. Are you putting in your best player?
Or backup players.
Five.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passed, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback. And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. We'll see what the offense does on this next one.
A 3rd and long coming up here. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And the Wolverines line up to punt it away. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it behind. Some players can't do that.
And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback. I don't know in their wildest dreams that they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Tosses it incomplete.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. They're trying to get to it. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this is a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again. Create some momentum. Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays. You rep them over and over and over again. They're not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Touchdown Wolverines. And the beatdown has ensued. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Yeah.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
Last drive, that 3 and out. Sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, Dave, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Got some of the work done on 1st down. Let's see what they have on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Dang it.
Throws to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Boilermakers will call on their punt team. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Makes a nice grab at the 25. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. The give as they work on that clock. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the one that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the fourth quarter.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Let's see which way they go after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 39. Oh, look out! And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting a huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Looking for the score. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to move it through the air. Finds us back in the middle. And that is how we will wrap this one up. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figure.
It's 10:05.